This is Sergeant Beltfed, and we're playing some World of Warships. We're taking the Independence into Raptor Rescue. Here we are in the Independence. We've got 2 Normandies, 2 Leanders, a Bajani, and a Molotov. Don't see those too often. This is actually a pretty good team. Going to get our air wing in the air. Torpedo bombers are going to spot the Minakaze. The dive bombers are going to stay out of the way and head towards the Miyogi. And the fighters will be in position to spot torpedoes initially.
Attention Task Force Commander. Escort the support ship and floating workshop to the carrier. Over.
This is not a particularly good operation for the Independence. Its limited striking power becomes a pain.
Attention engineer. Restore the carrier to operational condition. Attention arsenal and aviator. Deliver ammunition and resupply the Rutgers air group. Over.
Most of the problem with it is the dive bombers, because the drop circle is too large. And you can line up for a perfect drop, and it will put all 7 bombs in the water. Miyogi spotted. The torpedo bombers have a mission. Once the destroyer shot his AA gun, he'll be easier to spot, so I can just head off. See if the dive bombers can do anything. They're getting shot down by the Miyogi. And 3 bombs hit and started a fire. Woohoo! Furataka is down. Das Mighty Jingles. Did it? He's got his impersonators. Minakaze is down, courtesy of the Molotov. And we're going to put some torpedoes into a Miyogi. It's what we have nothing better to do with our time.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Getting the fighters out to go look for the cruisers. Getting the air wing turned around. And in fact, cruisers are to the west. Let's get the aircraft back. One of the problems with the Independence is it doesn't really have a knockout punch. Biggest issue is the dive bombers that won't get the job done. Your torpedo bombers are fragile, and bots will dodge like champs. Air wing on the way to the carrier. The gunfight with the cruisers has begun. As soon as the carrier is spotted, he launches his fighter and starts launching his air wing.
This is Engineer. Got to the scene. Commence repairs.
Yeah. Now, these ships have absolutely stupid AA. I wish my Japanese carriers had this kind of AA. First, the carrier hides in the smoke cloud, and he will turn out to one side or the other. You haven't noticed the Minakaze also has very good AA for a Minakaze. Exactly how, I don't know. Actual Minakazes don't do that. Cause to fire. Wait out the cooldown.
The carrier's propulsion is partially restored.
Of course, his fighters are already recycled. Dive bombers go home. Stop following the fighters around. I've got some help.
Raptor, Task Force Commander here. Working on an optimal route for you. Proceed due southwest.
Where's torpedo bombers are acting stupid.
This is Raptor. Moving out.
And 4 torpedoes. Finish off the CV. So 1 down, 1 to go.
This is Engineer. All stations. I have equipment for light repairs of ships. Stay close.
There's Minakazes shooting down airplanes. Those Minakazes are extremely annoying in that regard. Air wing's already turning around. So we will hover around and try to spot the Minakaze with our fighters. Try to detect any torpedo launches. And amazingly enough, nobody has died yet. Very rare. One problem you have with CVs, particularly in operations, is your autopilot, regardless of your settings, if you're in map mode, will try to dodge ships. So a ship will cut you off and you'll get steered into an island. Some days I think some players do it intentionally. Just start steering the carrier around to piss him off. That's where the carrier will eventually go through. I'm actually setting my destination already. Because we're fairly fast. And we are now approaching the CV. Limited amount of ammunition on board, but should be more than enough to deal with that guy, tie him up, and let's go kill ourselves carrier. Or try. Unfortunately, it says it's a Ryujo. I don't think it really is. It launches the correct air wing. This thing's more like a Shokaku with the kind of resistance and AA it has. It drives right next to the map, so right next to the border, so it's really, really hard to torpedo. because I can't actually torpedo it from outside the map. So manual drops are a pain. And in case you're curious, he dodges like a champ. So let's wait his timer out. Of course, his fighter has already recycled.
Task Force Commander here. Transmitting rendezvous point. Do you copy? Torpedoes to starboard.
And no fire.
This is Raptor. Roger. Adjusting course.
I don't know if I dropped too soon or just failed to... Where's I got torpedo warnings. And hopefully the team can snipe this guy.
This is Raptor. Air wing is ready for duty. Over.
And unfortunately, the Independence does not have the punch to do the job. Yeah, the Ryujo has the punch to kill that thing. Just outright. Watch the gunfire into the Ryujo. There's some of the Raptor's air wing. They're being helpful. I'll get a fighter back. Woohoo. And the Ryujo is now dead. Well, we get the air wing turned around. Even scarier, we're all still alive. Always a good thing.
This is Raptor. Multiple targets detected. Setting out to take cover behind the nearest island. Full ahead.
And getting up there where we can attack some capital ships. And that is where we're going. Gonna duck through that little strait, turn north, and drive into the bottom corner of the cap circle.
This is Raptor.
So I can beat the Raptor in.
Plant out of action. We're dead in the water. Time for repairs required. Need cover from Allied squadron. Dropping a smoke screen would make sense.
Of course, the Aoba has a massive AA cooldown. You'd swear he's an American carrier. And nope. Let's not go play there. Because he's just going to shoot down all my airplanes. Players don't have AA this good. And here we go. Let's try to kill the Kuma. One torpedo. Two torpedo. Bomb the Aoba. And the Ranger finally killed the Kuma. And of course, the bots like shooting carriers. So I am now tanking for the team in an Independence. Of course, I'm surprised that I did not sprout flames the instant he shot me.
This is Raptor. Time's up. I can't wait any longer. Moving
Yep.
out.
Now, Raptor's heading for the circle, but we have one heck of a head start. So, there's one battleship that's about to go down. Yep. Miyogi's dead. And we're in the cap circle. So, that's a star. So, it's one Congo. Oh, we lost the Normandy. So now we've lost 2 ships.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Man, now we're short 1 Congo. Yay! Now we can put the air wing away. Job done. Yep, we're moored next to this little tropical island. Now authorizing shore leave. Once the airplanes are on the deck, boys, you can pull out the deck chairs. Go get yourselves tans. Now we just gotta wait for the Raptor to move its slow butt into the circle. Awesome. Snooze. Snooze. Come on, Raptor. Come on. Do I have to drive out there and pull? Get you a tow? Here comes more of the fleet into the cap circle. I guess we're kind of the welcoming committee now. Come on. Yeah, compliments all the way around. This was the second carrier run of the night. We limited to 2 because I was going to run out of place wells. Of course, boredom is now taking over, and they're now firing their guns more. Some island out there is in for hurting.
This is Raptor. Rendezvous point reached. Task completed successfully. Please advise.
Finally! Raptor, you got into the cap circle. Welcome to the end of the mission. So here we go, 5 stars. We outran the Raptor, sank both carriers, saved all support ships, and destroyed 3 ships within a minute. 145,000 damage, 17 torpedoes, 10 bombs, 34 aircraft shot down, 2 incapacitations, 2 ships destroyed, started 3 fires, caused 7 floodings. They probably didn't matter much. 330,000 credits gross, 7,500 XP gross, not like this ship needs it, and 752 free XP. Also got C-Star, and accomplished various missions. Came in top of the team with 1,397 XP. Daryl Book came in second. Of course, I only beat him by 95 XP. With the exception of the bottom Normandy, everybody did rather well. Okay, sank the Ryujo, sank the Congo, did a lot of damage to a Miyogi, did a lot of damage to the Ryujo that had to be sniped, did a fair amount of damage to Akuma, and ruined the paintwork on an Aoba. 10 bombs for 24,000 damage. Torpedoes were 112,000 damage. Fires were just over 8,000 damage. And no damage from flooding. What do you expect? Shot down 13 fighters, 11 dive bombers, and 10 torpedo bombers, for the loss of 6 fighters, 6 dive bombers, and 7 torpedo bombers of my own. We were hit 3 times, suffered a little over 3,000 damage, spotted for over 100,000 damage, and tanked 36,000 damage. Earned a net of 294,000 credits. Got a little over 8,500 Commander's XP. This was actually a very, very good team and a wonderful break from the stuff that's usually been happening in operations. See you on the next one.